not over. The tragedy has just begun. The same could happen anytime, anywhere in the world. It is hard to understand how Japan can justify restarting its nuclear reactors and exporting nuclear technology after Fukushima.
Number one, abandon nuclear power. Number two, stop the cover-up. Number three, take responsibility for Fukushima. Nuclear power must be stopped now, once and for all. Remember Fukushima, no to nuclear power. Remember Fukushima, no to nuclear power. Remember Fukushima.
Are we ready to continue?
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. I want to thank you for all coming actually and helping to break the collusion of media silence on this issue that is going on, not just in the UK, but around the world. So thank you very much people, because right now you're very visible to all the people in London and they're saying, why are you all wearing sunflowers? Why are you here? So that's a really good start.
CND will support direct action against new nuclear power. Will support lobbying, it will support demonstrations and petitions, and it will continue to work with other groups to stop new nuclear power in Britain. It's proud to be organising this event with others.
And ideally we all need to avoid another Fukushima. So I'm hoping that the people who are campaigning so effectively against EDF's nuclear plans and the people who are campaigning against EDF's gas plants and coal plants can link up and support each other in lots of different ways.
Remember that for every one of us here, there are hundreds more that feel exactly the same way. And if the government does decide to underwrite the new plant at Hinkley, I think they're going to have a terrible shock at the level of the numbers of people who actually say to them, we don't want it.
That there are major rises in many other types of cancer, a huge rise in diabetes in children in the more contaminated parts of the country. Lots of children with heart problems, and doctors have shown that cesium builds up around the heart. It's very likely to be a link, but no one's trying to prove it.
When a tap on the window came from a friend who had a radio going, to tell us that a power station had exploded. We thought, oh God, a power station. Then I learned a new word. It's called Genpatsu, meaning nuclear power station.
There are still 160,000 people out of homes and 300,000 children stuck in the high radiation areas.
And why is it not coming out? Because of the media blackout and misinformation and all that.
British government to put more pressure on the Japanese government to protect the children and adults from radiation exposure.
And to anybody who's going to wail, but there's no plan B, let's copy Germany. Thank you very much.
This is the plan B. You build renewables, no nuclear, and yes, you have to have some balancing gas. Then we put, when we have a fallback position with carbon capture and storage. But don't put it on your gas, put it on in your industrial sources and biomass. Then you can produce renewable gas and what's called carbon negative emissions.
us in the world, but our greed, fear and selfishness prevent us from uniting to solve them.
I want to cheer up from evacuated. I want to make everyone smile and feel happy. I want everyone in Japan to rebuild our village. I want to have a dog outside when the radiation disappears.
Hey, now it's leaking, which will never cry.